those of you who are familiar with my series, Working Moms, you know that it is the finale of the pilot episode, followed by my character personifying that moment by battle crying at a 900-pound grizzly bear. If in this moment you're flirting with the idea of saying yes to the choice, I got two things for you. One, it's a lot of work. I don't want to downplay that. You're going to work. Two, that work has to be specific to you. You must cut your voice so sharply that it can be mistaken for nobody but you. Working Moms was that for me. I felt confident writing about what it was to be a working mother because I know how hard it is. I know how humiliating it is. I also know how luxurious it is. I get to leave my kids now, and do something that's just for me. If you are considering saying yes to the choice, I don't want to burst your bubble, but others will too. You're not the only one who's going to take a whack at it. When I first sold my series, it was actually to a US network. And because my resume had nothing on it, they attached another showrunner. And this guy, who, by the way, is still a friend of mine, really funny guy, his number one job was to make sure that my show, Working Moms, was as relatable to as many people as possible. And in what world was a mother battle crying at a bear relatable? Was my show targeting mountaineer women? There I was again, that choice. I could stick to my guns and be deemed difficult, or I could trust his experience. I turned in the pilot to the network without the bear scene, and a few other scenes that maybe weren't so obviously funny. The network passed. Turns out they had another Working Mother show in development that was very specific, very good, and also produced by Louis C.K. Ironically, the incumbent, or Aaron Sorkin, of my actual genre. That lesson was a hard one, but an important one. You see, if you're going to be brave enough to say yes to the choice, you must also have the courage to stick to your vision because it will be tested. The silver lining is the rights reverted back to me. And after several more passes, my show happened to cross the desk of the tastemaker and serious risk taker, Sally Catto at the CBC. She greenlit the pilot to series. I remember sitting down with her the first time because she commented on how the show's specificity was so relatable to her. So perhaps being specific is actually very relatable. Look, you might watch this and still not be ready to say yes to the choice. That is a very worthy part of the journey. Only you know when it's time to enter the arena. I just finished saying yes to my second season of this show. And I'm about to start this process with a whole new show that is completely outside of my comfort zone. Dare I say it's outside of Aaron Sorkin's too. Who, for the record, is a genius and doing just fine. Guys, whatever voice you've been gifted with, and it is a gift, I'm here not to encourage, but to demand that you at least consider it. Because why not you, baby?